Your person had a dream about you. So we're gonna look into that. What happened, their thoughts and feelings about it, what they want to do, what they're going to do, near future, anything in between that pops up. So let's go. Before we dive in, I want to look at the general energy between y'all just to get context, and then we'll jump into the dream. Current state of y'all's connection, general energy between y'all. Wow, that's a lot. Bottom of the deck, the Fate, accepting help and guidance. This showed up in the last reading I did. The Catalyst, radical change, taking control. The Hound, loyalty, chains, and promises. Whoa, that's interesting. Eating his words, what I'm getting. Eating their words. The Cartographer, I think it's Cartographer. A crossroads, exploration. Interesting, this is a really interesting spread already. Dang, okay. Something was held back and prevented from moving forward. And then a catalyst occurred, or a catalytic event occurred. Somebody is eating their words and wanting to take back what they said. And now they're at a crossroads, trying to figure out the next move, going back over the past, trying to like map everything out, trying to almost like create a game plan. So let's jump into their dream. What was this dream they had? That came out really fast. I don't read these in reverse. So immediately I'm getting, there was embracing, skyclad embracing. Yeah, so a very quite possibly steamy dream, but it's not just steamy, it also feels innocent. It feels vulnerable. I feel like there's something that happened in the dream that had to do with their body and being nervous about showing it or feeling shy, which translates into, in the waking world, them feeling vulnerable and shy about opening up about something, or quite literally could be about their body and being shy about showing it or feeling exposed. Salamander has to do with fire too. Yeah, this is wands. That makes sense. Ace of wands. Ace of wands. So yeah, spicy. A little spicy. Let's get some more context. Goose. Goosies. You might want to close your ears, goosies. I'm getting like Napoleon Dynamite. Not Napoleon Dynamite. It's the other Napoleon. Oh my gosh. I failed history. Napoleon Bonaparte? Something about conquering. Oh, that's interesting because the cartographer. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Otherwise, I'm just going to make a fool of myself the entire reading. Oh my gosh. I'm also getting a song too by Sam Hunt, Body Like a Back Road. Something about like exploring and mapping out your body or their body or y'all's bodies. There's claiming energy too, like staking claim, marking territory. Yeah, that's coming in too. So there is some possessiveness. Your person feels possessive. You belong to them, whether they are subconsciously aware of this or not. I do feel like that was made aware. They were made aware of it during this stream. Oh, interesting. I'm immediately getting something from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Blueberry Girl. So something about overconsumption of something. Some of y'all just have a badonk and they're dreaming about it, or they really like your badonk. Birds represent messages and communication, especially if there's distance between y'all. This could be physically, also emotionally, like y'all haven't seen each other in a while, or they miss you. That's interesting. I feel like you also received something, whether you're aware of it or not. You might have also had a dream about them. I feel like y'all connected with each other through this dream. And because the birds are red, I do feel like this is very passionate. Y'all like thought about each other in very passionate ways. It's more than that. It's like pillow talk. I like pillow talk. But I'm also getting, in this dream, y'all met up after an extended period of time, or being apart, or after there have been misunderstandings and miscommunication between the both of y'all. This was them missing you and wanting to be near you and wanting that exposure with you, that skin to skin with you, and the ability to express themselves. It showed up in the last reading that they have trouble expressing themselves through words, so they do it through physical touch and intimacy. They were expressing that through this dream as well. There is that level of possessiveness and drive and assertiveness wanting to claim you within this dream. So I feel like in real life or in waking life, they also have this, but it's kept more within, or they're reluctant to show that side, probably due to circumstances or something that hasn't been removed yet. Oh, this showed up recently. So despite dreaming about you and being close to you and being vulnerable with you and experiencing this incredibly intimate scene with you, it still felt like there was a barrier. There's still that sense of loneliness. There's still that sense of feeling detached from you or misunderstood. There's still a sense of longing. It's almost like this dream just made it worse. The distance worse, the longing worse. It made the barrier feel so much more real and impenetrable. I feel like they've been waiting for a long time. Even if they're the ones that technically need to be the ones to reach out or apologize or something, even if they're waiting on themselves to do something or step forward, or they're waiting for you, they feel like they've been waiting a long time and it feels like it's getting cold. So yeah, that's also coming in too. It's like my bed is cold without you. The bed is cold without you. I'm cold without you. This is kind of random, but I feel like your person might have pets that are like companions to them that help ease the loneliness. That's kind of showing up with this a little bit. But it's not enough. It's not you. I'm also getting a line in a song. What song is that? What song is that? But the line is some form of alcohol and Jesus ain't you. So it doesn't matter what they do or turn to, no matter what person they turn to, even if it's like another love interest, or if it's a family member or a friend, or substances or food or entertainment, it's not you. That's the only thing that would cure the loneliness is you. Interesting. Wow, that went really, there's a lot in that one. 21. Isn't that the world? That's the world. I'm getting they have specific dates on their calendars that they look back on. So quite possibly the last day that they saw you, or they're counting down the days until they next see you. Something about that's important. And it's like they're cold waiting, like it's growing cold waiting. That's a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, that one shows up a lot. This one's 8 of Wands. I love how this one matches kind of a dream theme. This is communication through the dreamscape, through energy. Even in their dreams, they're trying to reach you and they're hoping that you answer the call. And I feel like they do this in subtle ways because they might be too afraid to be vulnerable or upfront about it or expose themselves. But there is like a purity and innocence to it. So it's like they want to hear from you. They dream about connecting with you. They dream about reaching out and connecting with you. There is this, sense of waiting still. I know people have a lot of childhood memories surrounding fireflies, catching them and putting them in jars. There's something about this. They want to contain you, but not to trap you, but to admire you. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, we got devil. Pretty sure this is the devil showing up at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you can use your imagination with this one. Yeah, it's like in the dark when no one's looking, no one's watching. That's when those thoughts come up or come to the surface, or they actually allow themselves to feel these things or think about these things or fantasize about these things. They certainly dream about devouring you, that's for sure. Let's put this one over here. Anything else with this dream? Oh yeah, I didn't, In this dream, they're trying to repair something that was broken, that was coming up with the hound, with eating their words. I feel like your person might have said something that they regret. And in this dream, it's being expressed that they want to make amends. Even if it would take time, they're afraid that you hate them, that you're angry with them, that they can't fix this, that it's past the point of being able to be fixed. They know that if they do fix it, it will not be the same. Those are chains. There's a whip. So, Goose, you're bonking the camera. I feel like for some of y'all, your person, because the devil was showing up too, has certain fantasies they want to experience with you, where they don't feel like they're able to, where they're afraid to express that side of them to you. It is kind of showing up with the whips and the chains and the devil. But you come off as Goose. You come off as really innocent to them, and I feel like they're afraid that that you might judge them for it. I feel like they also have a lot of respect for you, and that's one reason why they haven't shown that side coming in a little bit too. More on this dream, please. There's more. Wow. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. It's coming in. Oh, this is getting a little spicy. It's getting a little spicy. I do feel like that happened in their dream. There was some riding going on. Like, horseback riding. Totally horseback riding. That's totally what I'm talking about. Yeah. Use your imagination. Oh my gosh. And that's Knight of Cups. That's very aggressive for Knight of Cups. They're getting impatient holding these feelings in, and it's getting to the point where they're starting to dream about it because they haven't been able to express it in their waking life. I do feel like there's back and forth. Like it's not real yet, or it hasn't been made real yet, or y'all haven't actually crossed that line yet. It's a rocking horse, not like an actual horse. In the dream, it's wanting to take y'all's connection from innocent and shy, and you know those nerves before you experience that type of vulnerability with somebody. They're wanting to move that forward. They want to show you, they want to show you their moves. They want to show you what they know. They want to be confident in themselves in how they perform. It's both. The dream's very loaded with like love and longing and wanting to be close and wanting that contact. And then it's also very spicy with them wanting to show you what they've got and impress you and all those things. And they're very curious about you and how you perform. This is getting very out there. Wow. Anything else? Yeah, it's more of that performer energy. This is a ballerina on a swing, so it also makes me think of like trapeze artists. Trapeze? Is it trapeze? It's like the dream played out their fantasy of what they would do if you were physically with them. I'm getting a song, Mine, by something Bazzi. I think it's B-A-Z-Z-I. Hands on your body, I just want to take my time. Yeah, something like I can't look away, I just gotta say you're mine. They're very mesmerized by you. Yeah, let's look into their reaction to the dream, what they want to do about it, if they're going to do anything about it. Now let's use Daydream Tarot deck. Perfect. How do they feel about the dream that they had about you? Burning passion and desire. This is also following your passion and desire and following your heart. No matter what it looks like on the outside, she's closing her eyes, she's going within. So it's following your inner compass. That came up with the cartographer, letting their feelings lead the way as opposed to letting their head lead the way. I know this has been a theme with a couple of readings where your person chose logic over their heart, or they were being overly pessimistic as opposed to being optimistic. This almost helped light a fire under your person's ass. Death. I do feel like your person has been waiting a really long time to hear something, to hear from you, to receive a sign, to receive like a green light to move forward. But also, yeah, the catalyst showed up. Like, I don't know. This dream really shifted something for your person. It must have been like hyper realistic. It triggered something in them that has shifted gears to where they are getting out of their own heads, getting out of their own way, and following their heart, following their desire, their passion. Also taking command over themselves and their actions as opposed to allowing other people to tell them what they can or can't do or should or shouldn't do. That has been showing up in my readings too. Not listening to other people's expectations or society's expectations, but learning to follow your heart. What are their thoughts about it? Justice, the Emperor. Oh yeah. Six of Swords. It's in the reverse. They have this really spicy dream about you and they can't act on it right now, or they can't move towards you right now, or they feel like they can't reach out to you right now, or whatever the circumstances are between y'all, they feel like they can't quite get to you yet or at this time. This looks very Two of Wands too. Yeah, there's that planning ahead, trying to figure out, needing to cut ties with something. Once those ties are cut, I do feel like your person will be able to move forward or reach out. They know they need to cut something first, or you need to cut something first. Something needs to be cut out first. That's been a theme too. But with Justice and the Emperor, they're grumpy about whatever circumstances that are between y'all that are holding this back, or the circumstances that are holding your person back from being able to live this dream out in actual reality with you. But the Emperor, for me personally, also points to planning ahead and being strategic and taking control, making things happen. Your person's definitely not happy about it though, pretty grumpy about it. I'm getting like sexual tension, that buildup of, wow, you have this really incredible dream and what do I do now? What do I do with it now? That impatience, waiting for the right time, waiting for circumstances to change, waiting for something to be cut out. Not happy about it. Oh, that came out too. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, but they're willing to wait, albeit impatiently, while the fire is roaring. So yeah, this person has like a roaring fire of emotion and attraction and pent up desire and all those great things. He's armored. There's also armor. Your person's having to keep it in, can't let it out, can't expose it, but they know it'll be worth waiting for. So what do they want to do? I mean, we know what they want to do. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they want to reach out despite current circumstances. They want communication. With this being crows, this feels like impatience. This feels like within the shadows, so secretive. I do feel like your person is debating, checking up on you without you knowing, reaching out even if that would be wrong or despite current circumstances between y'all. They might do it through like the grapevine too, so through their friends or your friends to, you know, pass a message along. And 7 of Swords. Like I said, yeah, it's secretive. It feels secretive. They want to check up on you without you knowing. I'm getting like drive by your house vibes just to see your car, you know, or to see if you're out the front doing something. They want to see who's in your driveway. They want to see if you're home. They just want to be near you, but they have to do it discreetly. They want to communicate with you, but they're going to have to do it discreetly. And yeah, there's that fire burning on this one, the 7 of Swords, because it's too much. They can't hold it all in. They can't hold back. They're burning too hot. The tension's too much. I see it almost like a valve, so they're having to release some pressure by driving by your house to check up on you without you knowing. This one. What are they going to do? Oh my gosh. And Knight of Coins in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom of the deck. We have 2 of Swords in reverse and the Fool in reverse. I do feel like your person is going to end up risking something. Risk getting caught, risk being seen. They're going to risk the fall. They're going to take a risk that they know would end up biting them in the ass later, but they can't freaking help it anymore. They can't hold it in anymore. They're getting impatient about it. They're tired of how cold it is without you, the separation. Moving too slow, this pacing between y'all has become torturous for them. They don't want to keep doing things slowly and methodically, even though they know that it would be worth it. So it's interesting. It's like knowing that they have to be patient, but then saying like, F it, I'm gonna do it anyway, or F it, I'm gonna text them anyway, or I'm gonna reach out anyway, or I'm gonna drive by anyway, or I'm gonna get a clarifier. High Priestess. It might not make sense to anybody else. It might not even make sense to them, but something in their gut is telling them that they need to. Yeah, that's funny. Their dream that they had about you is the driving force behind this. It's the reason why this is coming out now, or they're moving forward now, or they're reaching out now, even if they have to do it in ways that are behind the scenes. Yeah. They're tired. It's like, because the star in reverse for me is feeling out of reach. Feeling you in their dream made it so much more real. The distance between y'all, how cold it feels without you, how much they miss you. They might have been chugging along through work or distractions. I'm showing up with this one, trying to numb you out, trying to not think about it, but this dream just blew the top off everything and threw it in their face again, like, you miss your person, you need them. Yeah, this dream was the catalyst. That's for sure. Let's look into what they want to say. What do they want to tell you right now? We're going to get 6 in the bottom of the deck. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's a lot. Wow. 6, 7, 8, 9. On the deck. Full disclosure, this came out recently. They want to spill everything. They want to tell you everything. Man, this dream really lit a fire, I'm telling you. I was showing with Queen of Wands too. Really lit a fire. Yeah, they're not the same after this dream. I can't escape you. I was showing up with Devil energy too. It's only a matter of time before the truth comes out. Yeah, it is. I don't think it's going to be that much time. Marry me. I clam up when I see you. So definitely nervous. I think I mentioned that earlier. Dealing with nerves. I still love you. I'm not afraid of your wounds or traumas. I do feel like this has to do with their own too. I do feel like they're facing themselves. I don't want anyone else near you. Didn't I mention possessiveness? That does show up with Devil energy too. I love your eyes. A part of me will always regret not choosing you. This is part of the deciding factor and why they're feeling impatient and feeling like they are willing to take this risk, that they're running out of time and they're running out of patience. I'm gonna get one of these for you. What does my collective need to hear right now? Okay. We have wish, oh, a snake. We have wish fulfillment. Let this be your confirmation that your wish will be fulfilled. The universe is orchestrating the perfect circumstances for its arrival. Interesting, but it comes with a warning. This is the bottom of the deck. The road ahead is dark and foreboding, hinting of trials yet to come. This is your opportunity to reevaluate the situation and decide whether or not to proceed. So I feel like when your person does come forward or reaches out to you in ways that might be secretive, this is an opportunity for you to reevaluate how y'all are communicating or how y'all are connecting, if this is the way that you want to move forward with this. And of course, this is 13, which is death, which did come out. I'm not saying it's a bad warning, just be very specific and very clear about what you want. Once you cross that line, you can't go back to the other side, is basically what's coming through. Anyway, that was spicy. I will talk to you guys next time.